Every single property that you buy should be an investment, even if it's a primary residence that you are living in. I think a lot of homebuyers don't realize that where and how you buy your first home can really set you up for success later down the road when you're looking to buy your actual dream home. Obviously, if you are a real estate investor like me, it is incredibly important to pick your investment properties very strategically, not just focusing on cash flow, but also focusing on future appreciation. Now, no one has a crystal ball when it comes to future appreciation. It is a risk. But there are certain things that I look for when it comes to buying both primary residences that I get to live in and also investment properties. These are kind of the things that I look for to ensure that I get a lot of equity built up in the coming years. The first thing has to do with highways and roadways. Now, Texas is a very car dependent state, so this is really dependent on where I live. I live in Austin, Texas, and I always make sure that my properties, regardless of whether I'm buying them as a primary or investment property, I always make sure that those properties are close to a major highway that will get me or my tenants to an area that's really popular. Because buying in an area that's already really popular is really expensive, and I like to buy properties that are like on the cheaper side, but that I know we're going to appreciate like crazy. Because I know that there are major employers in Austin at both downtown Austin and the Domain, I like to make sure that if I buy a property, it has to be within 15 minutes of getting to either of those places via a major highway. So that's the first thing that I look for, because highways do not change. The second thing that I look for is how universally likable is a property. And what I mean by that is I have a very specific taste, but I like to make sure that every single property that I buy is universally appealing. So what that means is, like, for example, I like to have one bathroom per bedroom at the least. So a property that's 3 bedrooms and only 1 bathroom, or even 2 bedrooms and only 1 bathroom, I like to stay away from those, because even though maybe I'm okay sharing a bathroom with someone, I know a lot of people aren't. Another example is a pool. I have yet to purchase a property that has a pool, because pools are very, very polarizing. Either you love them or you hate them. And I want my properties to be universally liked by a lot of people, because that will not only affect its ability to rent in the future, but also if I decide to sell that property, it's going to make it easier to sell. The thing that I look out for is proximity to coffee shops and restaurants and grocery stores. People really do care about where they live, and so if my property is in close proximity to those types of amenities, that goes a far way. There are so many other things that I look for when it comes to evaluating properties that I want to purchase, but that's like the gist of it. And if you like all things real estate, I'm your girl.